It's the end of a long day. You are completely drained, and all you want to do is tune out the rest of the world. You sit in the dark, scrolling, searching for something to quiet your mind. This chart shows the massive spike in demand for digital mental health tools designed to treat that exact isolation. Over the last 5 years, billions of downloads have poured into meditation and mindfulness apps, but the retention line drops to near zero within 3 days. When a user is already depleted, engaging with a clinical mindfulness app feels like doing homework. The cognitive load required to focus is simply too high. The traditional clinical approach fails in a digital setting because it demands active effort. It lacks a low-friction entry point for people who are too exhausted to deliberately work on their own well-being. When the barrier to entry is a clinical assessment or a guided meditation, the mental labor involved is simply too high for a drained user. To maintain engagement, these tools need to look less like a medical appointment and much more like a movie night. By embedding emotional support within a low-friction entertainment format, the platform reaches people who opted out of traditional high-effort apps. AI Science Therapy 3000 uses a different approach. It takes the communal humor of movie riffing, cracking jokes over terrible B-movies, and recreates that experience using interactive AI. You log in, pick a public domain classic or a licensed film from the library, and you're immediately greeted by a cast of digital companions. Look at this virtual theater space. These abstract avatars are AI bots, each built with distinct, quirky personalities. As the film plays, the system generates real-time jokes and obscure movie trivia in sync with the action on screen. You can type or use voice chat to banter back. The bots instantly analyze your input and adapt their tone and humor style to match your specific rhythm. This active, humorous exchange replaces the passive isolation of doom scrolling with engaging parasocial connection. You are part of a shared experience. Underneath the real-time jokes and movie trivia, the platform runs a secondary layer of emotional monitoring. This diagram shows the hidden architecture. Every text or voice input you provide passes through a sentiment analysis filter. The AI is trained to identify subtle cues indicating stress or severe loneliness, and it routes the signal to either a standard comedy response or a therapeutic intervention node. During slow moments in the movie, the system uses those cues to initiate gentle check-ins. It weaves in cognitive behavioral therapy, a psychological treatment focused on changing negative thought patterns, without interrupting the movie. It seamlessly loops back into the primary comedy stream. This architecture easily scales from solo play to a shared experience mode. Users can join virtual watch parties where human viewers and AI bots riff collaboratively, expanding the social circle. To ensure these disguised interventions are safe and clinically valid, the development process requires tight integration with licensed psychologists. The AI's responses are strictly bound by professional therapeutic guidelines. This creates a self-sustaining ecosystem where clinically backed interventions are delivered effortlessly, arriving exactly at the moment when the user's psychological defenses are down. Let's go back to that exhausted user on the couch. After an hour of cracking jokes over a cheesy sci-fi movie, they feel lighter. They feel emotionally validated and connected, rather than drained. This trendline chart maps the platform's progress tracking feature. By logging mood changes over several weeks, we see a steadily rising baseline mood from regular use, contrasted against a stagnant flatline for non-users, proving the efficacy of the session. Within the tech wellness industry, humor and community are often overlooked as clinical tools. By harnessing AI, we can now scale these specific elements to millions of isolated people. This model shifts the burden of mental health support out of the clinic and integrates it into the leisure time we already have. By treating isolation with shared laughter and empathetic AI, we can make digital healing as simple as pressing play. It proves that the best medicine doesn't have to feel like medicine at all.